Hello everyone, my name is Sunny and thank you for visiting my blog. I think I've done a lot of blog articles on technical stuff on VMware Cloud Operations Management, but today I thought I'll do a review of my new OnePlus phone which I've recently bought, and I've been talking about it on Twitter, on Facebook, and a lot of my friends have the interest of buying the phone, but they want to know how exactly or how well the phone works. So I thought I'd just go ahead and do a quick review, a video on what all I have for the phone, how it's working for me, and give you a feedback on what are the good things about the phone, and if there are any bad things, then I'll also tell you about my experience on that. Alright, so to begin with, let's see what we got in the box. So in the box I have this case for OnePlus which I got, and this case basically tells what phone this is. So this is a OnePlus and it's a sandstone black which I got, 64 GB. That is what you get in India if you order this phone through Amazon India. And along with this case I also got this small box, and this small box looks a little dirty now because just strapped or taken off the tape from this box. And this is basically the charger, right? And this charger is India specific. If you have or order the phone in some other country, you will get your country specific charger. Now, to go along with this phone, I bought a couple of accessories. One was this tempered glass screen protector, which is excellent, and I've already applied it to the OnePlus, and I'll show you how exactly it looks like. And along with that, I ordered a Nilkin back case, which is a rubbery back case which goes the back of the phone to protect the beautiful sandstone back cover of the phone. And this is from Nilkin, and the good thing is that I get a scratch guard along with the back protector, but I don't use it because I'm already using a tempered glass. So you can either use a tempered glass screen protector or a scratch guard. I prefer tempered glass because I keep on dropping my phone, and that can at least save the LCD or the glass on the top. So let's now have a look at the phone. So here's the phone. You can see it's big, it's beastie. If I put it in my hand, you can see that it's not a small phone by any means. It's actually a 5.5 inch phone. And if you see, I have protected it at the back, so you can see this Nilkin case on the back, and in the front I have a screen protector, which pretty much doesn't feel like a screen protector because it's made of glass. So if I could show you, here is the screen protector, and you can see the cutout for the speaker and the front LED and the microphone. Alright, so that was about how it looks like. You can see on the top or at the bottom you have the charging point and the speakers, right? On one side you have the volume knocker, and on the other side you have the power button, power on and off, right? On the top you have the jack for the speaker right over here. So yeah, I mean, you can see this pretty much on every website or a lot of videos on YouTube in terms of what are the features, how the phone looks like, etc., etc. I want to talk about, let's say, the top 3 things which I like about the phone, right? So the first thing, I don't have to reach out to this button every time I need to switch off the phone or bring it back on. I think this is a copied feature from LG G3, but I don't care because I got it for much cheaper price, with just 22,000 rupees in India, which is around $350 US. I can just tap on my phone and it comes on, right? You can see that. So I just tapped and it's on, and I have a password which I cannot show you. So just put in my password and it's gone to the main screen. It's pretty snappy if you look at it. Now I want to lock it, so I don't want to have to reach out to this button again. I can just double tap on the status bar and it's gone, right? Small sound as well, a click sound. So I double click again and I'm in, and just putting in my password, and here you go, in again. Now this is pretty snappy, right? And if you look on the top, the status bar, I have a bunch of notification, and I can do a bunch of stuff with the status bar. Let me just try to show you something pretty interesting. The top thing for me is the battery. So if I go into the phone and go to the settings and just run down to the battery settings, which is right here. Here's what you want to see on your smartphone every time you go on a smartphone. 23 hours, 36 minutes and 47 seconds on battery. And it basically means it's running on battery for that long, and that was the last time when I charged it. And if you look closely, I still have around 31% of battery left, which basically means with my kind of usage, which trust me is a lot, 31% and not charging, you see that, which is a lot, I can easily get around 30 hours from this phone, which is unheard of. On a 5.5 inches screen, if you can get 30 hours on a smartphone with my kind of usage, it's awesome. And when I say my kind of usage, you can see that I have a bunch of things right on the main screen. So I have my email, that's my work email, Gmail, Hotmail, all together. Then if I go back, I have my social media. So I'm doing a bunch of stuff on social media, my Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, my messaging platforms, and then I have the gallery, Chrome, and blah blah blah. Right, and then if I go onto the other screen which I've configured, I have some other applications which I use pretty regularly. Right, I can do a bunch of applications again from the app tab and then get them in working. A few cool things. First thing, very snappy for the cost. I have the space and I have a bunch of applications running. I'm pretty sure it's running a bunch of applications right now, so I can just press this button and you can see that I have a number of apps always running, and I don't have to really go and clear them off every now and then, which I had to do with my Samsung S3 because it used to just lag a lot because of this, right? And I've got my notifications. You can do a bunch of stuff on the notifications as well, change things and a lot of good things, right? Some things which I like, I can just double tap and take it off, and I can just draw a V on the phone like this, and once I do that, actually the torch comes up, and if I do this V again, it goes off. So that's a good gesture, especially you don't want to reach out of the button if there's no power around or if you're looking for light, right? Just do a V. And if I want to go ahead and click a picture without touching any buttons, I just do a circle. And as soon as I do a circle, it immediately goes to the camera, and basically I can do a video recording, I can do whatever I want. So it's pretty warm and it's pretty neat in that aspect. Let me just go back and again dig into the phone. Alright, so this is pretty much it. And I don't want to do a bunch of feature stuff, but you can see it is the Android 4.4.4, and we are expecting a lollipop upgrade for this phone as well. And OnePlus One has been pretty good in giving all the patches as well, is what I've heard. I even spoke to Duncan Epping, and he's using this phone, and he's the one who basically gave me the first invite, which I could not use. And then luckily I got another invite from a friend, and I was able to order the phone. Now, if you look at this back case, right, just wanted to give you a review on this as well. One thing I hate about this case is that it doesn't cover the bottom completely, which is good and bad, right? I can show off some chrome there, and similarly on the top it doesn't cover it completely. So that's the bad thing about the case, but this is the pretty one which was pretty much available out of the entire lot. Okay, so let me just go ahead and take off this case for you, and it'll make it more exciting, right? So just a second while I do that, and snap. So So it's pretty simple. It's like any other case. I just take it off, and when I take it off, it'll basically go ahead and show the back of the OnePlus One, or the back cover of the OnePlus One, which in my opinion is a winner for me. It's really sandstone. It's not made out of plastic. So this is how the back cover of the phone looks like without the cover. Pretty sleek. Mind you, it's a little heavy as compared to, let's say, iPhone 6, but I don't mind it, trust me, especially for 1/3 of the price, right? It's pretty sleek for that price. And that's the camera, 15 megapixel or 13 megapixel, I really don't care. And on the front I have a 5 megapixel, so pretty decent on that front as well. I have a glass protector on, so you can see a little bit of edges on the right hand side or on the sides, which is basically the glass protection. So the best thing for me is the battery. The second best thing is the performance, which is quite snappy even after running a bunch of applications. The next best thing I would say is the Cyanogen mod, which can basically give me a bunch of customizations which I can do on the phone. I can add, remove icons, get a bunch of themes, and do a number of changes without affecting the performance of the phone. So that is something which is important for me, and I think these are my top 3 features of the OnePlus. If you are using a OnePlus, go ahead and tell me about your reviews in the comment section down below, and tell me what you like about the phone the most, and probably if you have any new features which I can use, then that'll be fantastic. And as promised earlier as well on Twitter, if I have invites, I'll go ahead and broadcast them on Twitter, and we'll share with you guys so that you can also get the awesomeness of the OnePlus One. Thank you once again, and thanks for visiting VExpress. Take care. Bye bye.